Welcome back to the Purposeful and Profitable podcast. I'm your host, Yvonne A. Jones, relationship building strategist and personal business coach and mentor. This is the place where heart meets strategy and where clarity, connection, and courage guide everything we do. Today's episode is especially close to my heart. We're talking about reinvention in midlife and why confidence, not age, is your greatest asset. If you're a woman who has held a leadership role in corporate or ran a successful offline business, and now you're ready to step into the online space, this episode is for you. You're not building something new just to start over. You're building something meaningful, rooted in everything you've already lived. So let's get started. So why does reinvention feel hard? Yet it shouldn't. Here's the truth. Midlife isn't a restart. It's a return to purpose. But even the most capable seasoned woman can feel overwhelmed at this stage. Not because they lack experience, not because they are unqualified, but because the online world feels like a foreign land. As a woman who started my online business at 54, I can relate. Many women are making this shift in their 60s because we're just not ready to sit back and take it easy. Instead, we want to tap into and share the wisdom and experience we've gained through the years. Now, here are some of the things I hear from my clients. I'm too late to start online. I don't know enough about tech. Everyone else is younger, faster, more visible. Have you ever said any of those things? Can you relate to any of these? I experience every one of these thoughts. I felt like I was a new kid who started high school in grade 11 where everyone knew each other and I was the only outsider. Thoughts like these may feel true in the moment, but the reality is that they quietly chip away at your confidence. And that self-doubt erodes the very thing you do have, and that's decades of wisdom, insight, and resilience. So it's time to change the narrative. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room. You need to be the clearest. You don't need to master every platform. You just need to master your message. You see, you may have taken it for granted. I never even gave it a second thought. But trust is what you have been doing and building your entire career. So I want you to think of confidence not just as a feeling, but as a strategy. With that in mind, what can you rely on when everything feels unfamiliar? Confidence. Confidence helps you show up online even when the camera intimidates you. Speak clearly about what you offer without apologizing. Charge what you're worth without second guessing. And most importantly, confidence gives your audience the assurance that you can help them. You see, people don't buy the best kept secret. They buy from those who are visible and confident. And confidence doesn't shout. It resonates quietly, clearly, and consistently. Remember this, though, that confidence doesn't mean you have all the answers. You do not have to know everything to help others. You just have to be 2 steps ahead of them so you can bring them up to where you are on the ladder as you continue to grow. Be yourself. Be authentic. Let people know you had the same fears and doubts, and what helped you to overcome them are the things that you'll be teaching them. People do not expect perfection. They just want to know you can help them get the results they desire. So let's take a look at what successful reinvention looks like or could look like for you. Let me share the story of a former client, a brilliant operations manager from the financial sector. When she came to me, she was burned out, unsure about online marketing, and doubting if she had anything unique to offer. Sounds familiar? Together, we uncovered a niche she hadn't considered. That is, helping service-based businesses streamline their back-end systems for better client experience. She didn't build a flashy brand, she built a solid one. And within 6 months, she had her first 2 clients, not by pitching hard, but by building trust. She didn't start with a list. She started with a conversation with someone who needed exactly what she could offer, delivered in the calm and capable way only she could. That's what midlife reinvention looks like. Clear focus, aligned messaging, and quiet confidence. I have a challenge for you this week, and here it is. Write down 3 strengths that you developed in your offline or corporate life that can support your new business. Not just skills, but strengths like leadership, empathy, problem solving. Then ask yourself, how can I bring those strengths online in service to others? In fact, if you have a friend, if you have someone you trust, if you have someone who has been in the business world, who knows you, then you can ask them these questions. Ask them to be honest with you and help you to identify, because sometimes we're so close to the thing that we don't see it, but other people will see what we miss. You see, you're not starting over, you're building forward. So remember, your past is not a detour, it's your foundation. Midlife isn't a restart, it's a return to purpose, as I said earlier. And confidence is your greatest asset. Your next chapter is already unfolding, and you're the one who is writing it. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode resonated, please share it with a friend who is also navigating reinvention. And if you're ready to go deeper, reach out to me. In the meantime, you can visit YvonneAJones.com, and that's spelled YVONNE, middle initial A, last name Jones.com, and 50, the number 50, and wisercoaching.com for free tools and support. In my next episode, we'll explore the art of building trust online and why it's the currency of every meaningful relationship. Until next time, keep showing up with heart and keep building relationships that matter. I'm Yvonne A. Jones, and I appreciate you spending this time with me.